Hello, my friends. This is Kathleen from Be Again Books, and I'm happy to be here today to show you a new, well, I don't know how new it is, but it's an inspired by ephemera. So I am working in a couple of these journals, and I got this fun piece of junk mail in the mail. And it is from our grocery store. There were some coupons in this envelope, this kind of wrapped envelope. I thought it was really cute. And I thought, I'm going to make something like this for the journals. So this is what it looks like. And I won't take it apart because I'm going to send it to Mama Juju. Crafting on the Back 40. April sent out a little message to our group that said, hey, if you've got any trash, send it to me. She's got plans for trash coming up. And so I thought, this is good trash. So I'm going to send this to her and let her do what she will with it. But I wanted to get kind of a pattern off of it first before I sent it. So this has just these kind of shallow corners clipped off, and this is stuck down with that sticky stuff, but I have just made this little prototype, the first one. So let me show you how this works. So this is the envelope, the little tuck pocket here, and that's how we're going to make this one. This one is a pocketless pocket. Okay, so it folds out. It just folds all the way out because I like all that room for journaling, and I call it a pocketless pocket because you could just take a little piece of something and tuck it in there, several little pieces of ephemera and tuck in there, and then fold it back up. And then I just have used, like I've done 1,000 times before, this little tuck closure. So that is going in this journal. I have made a spot for it right here, this long diagonal belly band, and that just holds that right in there. I think it's really cute. So it's just a trifold, and then this little lip that holds that together. So let's make one together, shall we? Okay, so it could be either for this journal, which is the twin sister of this other one, or it could be for this one, this farmhouse journal that I've been making forever, and I keep making elements for it with you. So one of these days I'll get this one done. But either this, I figured that this piece of 12 by 12 would fit either one of those. So let's put the journals aside. And this is, as I say, just a 12 by 12 paper. And what we want to do is make a pattern. So the measurement for this piece is, let's see if we can measure it. It is almost 7 inches, but that's it's a little wide for the journals that I make. So I'm going to cut it down to 6.5. So let me do that with this paper first. I'll cut this down to 6.5. Be right back. So that means actually we could do 2. I'll probably do a second one with this scrap later off camera. Okay, and then let's measure this. So the lip on this is it measures about 1 3/8 inches. Let's just do 1.5 inches. So we'll mark that there. And then from there, on my other one, I had a large piece of ledger paper that I used. But this is not long enough because I don't want to tear that up. What I'm going to do is make this fold first. And, you know, it's easy just to put the fold in it. If you want, you can use a scoreboard, but it's not completely necessary because I think that's going to fold okay, just like that. Okay, and now I'm going to turn it this way. I don't want to crease it, but I'm going to put those back to back, and then I'm going to cut the little, leave about 1/2 inch, and I'm just going to cut that out so that that's the same. With what's left, we need a pocket. This is not much of a pocket, so I think what I want to do is have a pocket that's at least, you know, big enough to call it itself a pocket. So we'll make a fold there, and then I just need to, you can see this just folds up and over. So I'm just going to bring this up to just not quite the fold, and then fold that. Okay, and this is directional. I didn't realize that. So see, the flowers are standing up like this. So this has got to go this direction. My other one was going the opposite direction. But if we go this direction, then all the flowers will be upside down. So you need to pay attention to the direction of any pattern that you have going. Okay, so now what to do with this white inside. So I am not going to coffee dye this because that would take too long. So let me show you how I do kind of an inside. I get rid of the white with some Distress Oxide and sea sponge. So, and I am not working on my glass mat because you can see that I have to have lights on. We are having kind of an overcast day, and so I can't have it be too dark. So now I'm just going to pick that up with this sea sponge, and I am just going to dab that off all over the inside of this. And I'm turning the sponge so that it stays random. I don't want to like stamp a pattern of any kind. So we'll just keep that kind of moving in different directions. And that kind of covers up the white, at least enough so that it's not bothering me. Okay, move that over, put the ink away, and let me dry this. So this dries really fast because it's not like soaked in. Let me distress. Okay, and I think I want a little thumb notch. Okay, now let's put, I don't know, a little washi tape. Yeah, down this long side. Now we have room here for journaling, and then this is the envelope part. With this one, I used this pretty napkin and did some decoupage, And then I have this kind of rectangular focal point, which acts as the closure. And then I used a butterfly. So I like the way that turned out. And I have a piece of this left. So I'm thinking it might be nice to just use this again. However, we are going on the opposite way, so this is going to have to be kind of upside down, which is okay. I kind of like that. So I just do this dry decoupage. So I'm going to put my finger here and my finger there, and then I'm just going to come down and put the glue where it needs to be. And I put kind of a generous amount. I want it to be sure to stick. And then I will just lay that down and smooth it with my fingers. And if there's a little spot that doesn't get glued, then I can come back and put some more glue down. But you know, using my fingers to judge, that's worked out for me pretty well for all this time. Okay, so there's that. And now we need a piece here. I have 2 trays of this. These are small embellishment pieces, like for collages or clusters, just little pieces of things. And this tray is more focused on finished focal points, you know, that would go on the top. This is pretty. Nope, too big. This is too big. That would work. That would be pretty. So I can glue that down like this, and then it closes. I'd have to move it over a little, but I like that. Especially, we could maybe put something additionally on top. I like that. This is one of my favorite images. This little bird. Oh, that would be pretty. Kind of big though. I'll have to look for a chance. I think I'm going to use this. And I don't know. We'll find something. But let's get this distressed and glued down. Okay, and I want to center it. I want to glue it so that it's comes over far enough and is kind of centered in the, so that it will hold that flap down. I think I need to glue it on this side just about to the edge of that arch. So again, I'm just using my thumb as the measuring point. And then I need to center it here. Yeah, I think that's got it. And then that just slides out. I can put ephemera there. And then this just bends back. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, I kind of like that brown bird. Yes, I do. Very much. So, yeah, I think I like the brown bird the best. I like it. It might look good right there on that page. Yep, I like it with a little bow there. It'll be good. Okay, here's two beautiful pieces of ephemera, little wrapped envelope pockets inspired by a piece of junk mail. Thanks for spending time with me today. If you like this video or find it helpful, would you please do me a favor and give it a like? I appreciate your support, and I will be back with another project.